Alright. Let's try for episode 1 of Tiberian Sun. Alright, let's get to it. New campaign. And let's go with hard difficulty for GDI. GDI Campaign, Evolutionary Response.
No sense. Hot spots everywhere. And why Southwest Sector 9?
Someone jamming the secure channel, sir.
You'll come for the sunshine, but you'll stay for the people.
What the hell is this? It's not possible. Punch up the mainstream.
If I am cut, do I not bleed? It would be a sad error in judgment, General Solomon, to mistake me for a corpse.
My judgment is sound, Kane. And I'm not afraid of ghosts or you.
Perhaps you should be. I've seen the future. Our Tiberian future. And as you watch this battle just beginning to unfold, I've already seen the final act. It is my destiny to lead the way for all mankind.
Mankind has forgotten you, Kane.
Signal, sir. He's in the southwest.
Get me McNeil.
Recon, what's the intel up ahead?
Chandra, you son of a bitch.
Solomon needs you. For the X-Wing.
General Solomon on secure channel 4.
Good to see you again, Mac. I wish it were under better circumstances.
It's a light show, all right.
It's more than that. It's Kane.
Sir?
We lost contact with Phoenix at 0800 Zulu. I'm not losing that base, Mac. I'll give you a squad of our best jump troopers to clear the way for your arrival. Good luck, Commander.
The game's afoot. Let's kick some ass.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Target acquired.
Got it. Where the hell are those reinforcements?
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Incoming transmission.
It's not, sir. They came out of nowhere. We have to get back to the base and rebuild the refinery and barracks before they hit us again.
New construction options. Unit lost. Reinforcements have arrived.
Sir, loud and clear.
Been a long time since I played this game. Alright, so this is basically GDI's campaign for Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn. Emergency transition from GDI forces invasion indicate that Phoenix base is under attack from not troops. It is imperative that the base is restored, revealing a Tiberian refinery and a barracks. Once the base is functional, all not functioning area must be destroyed. So,
Building.
let's get our base under operation, I guess.
Infantry reporting. Awaiting order. You got it.
So, this was, I guess, like the sequel to the original Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn.
Loud and clear.
No, not troopers are going to come our way, so I'll let them get killed. It's a little bit different from its predecessor in that basically each of the factions had like unique units, so to speak. Like the GDI, they had like their own unique units, except for like the light infantry here, which are basically similar for both sides, and essentially not also had their unique units as well.
Infantry reporting. Got it.
Something I know about this game is that I have features for each terrain, so instead of like it all being on like a linear landscape, there's like hills for like raised elevation and stuff like that in this game.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's place down our tib refinery. Let's put it right there.
The harvester will automatically begin harvesting any nearby Tiberium. Building.
Anyhow, the objectives for this first mission is fairly simple. Let's wipe out all the forces and re-establish the base.
Construction complete. Base under attack. New construction options.
You can queue up stuff, much like,
Unit ready.
later games.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Infantry reporting.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Harvester under attack.
I guess we can start killing off these not troops. Let's do that. Down here you can see a glimpse of what the civilian buildings look like in this game. They're a little bit different than like, the predecessor game in that they're basically sort of like similar regardless of like the terrain landscape you're on.
Harvester under attack.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
We're gonna kill this trooper in a moment. There's a buggy.
Harvester under attack.
Now, much like in original Tiberium Dawn, Tiberium will still hurt your troops. So I want to be careful how my troops move across it, but we'll do it initially here just to scout over here and get this mission done quickly.
Got it. Sir?
I'm gonna actually make these guys Group 1.
I'm on it.
Unit lost.
Oops, I thought that was another trooper that died.
Got it.
Anyhow, let's go down here.
Loud and clear.
If I recall correctly, there is a small knot base in the area, so we have to kill that. So, I played a lot of this game back in the day when it first came out. It basically had skirmish maps, and it had, like, randomly generated maps if you wanted them to be. You could also, like, have, like, flying units and stuff like that all over the place.
Moving out. Loud and clear.
Now, there's a lot to, like and dislike about this game. This game was basically sort of, like, rushed out before it's, like, really complete, so to speak.
Destroy all Nod forces in the area.
Which is unfortunate. It could have been like, a game that had like, sort of like a StarCraft feel with 3 factions in it, with like, GDI's, stand and fight sort of approach. They also had like, the Nod, of course. But they also had the idea of like having, say, a forgotten faction, which are basically like this like new faction for the game, but they never had time to complete it.
Training.
By the way, you can only train up to 5, units at a time.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I will note that there is a promotion system in this game, but it's not very prevalent because your troops don't get promoted fast enough for it to really matter.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Loud and
That's
clear.
done.
Sir, you got it. Infantry reporting.
This first map isn't all that hard to do.
Good as done. Got it. Good as
There's a
done.
trooper right there, down there as well.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear. I'm taking heavy fire. Moving out.
Meteor storm approaching.
Got it.
Oh, that's fun to watch.
You got it. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You got it. Awaiting orders. Loud and clear. Awaiting orders.
There's lots of neat things that happen in this game, by the way.
Awaiting orders. I'm taking heavy fire.
We'll be able to take out that bug, I think.
Unit lost.
Good as done.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
I'm on it.
Here's a Nod base over here.
Destroy all Nod forces in the area. Unit lost.
There goes that buggy down there.
Loud and clear. Awaiting orders. I'm on it. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Silos needed.
And yeah, there's still that silo thing, like the original game.
Awaiting order. Loud and clear.
Much like Dune 2000, your troops will take a lot of damage fighting, buildings, so you have to watch out for it, but whatever. We're basically done.
Unit lost.
Oh, my guy's lit on fire there, but whatever.
Mission accomplished.
Hooray, I beat the first mission! Here's some cyborgs. I wasn't very efficient because I lost lots of troops, but whatever.
Nice job, McNeil. Nod is on the run, and I wish we could say the same for Phoenix. We just recovered this transmission.
Smile for the camera, Commander. We must look our best when the Brotherhood comes to visit. The least you could do is wear a tie.
That drug-dealing animal is...
King of the eye candy trade. He's been dealing that poison for years.
Looks to me like he's his own best customer.
Get back there, take out the SAM sites, then destroy the Nod base. Your Ava unit has the data.
Alright.
The Nod forces that attacked our Phoenix base are in this sector. Their base must be destroyed in order to secure the region. However, there is a significant civilian population requiring evacuation. GDI transports will evacuate the civilians once all Nod SAM sites are destroyed. The Nod base can then be safely terminated.
So, I have to evacuate the civilians and,
Establishing battlefield
that'll require
control.
destroying SAM sites and
Standby.
stuff. We'll watch these things get destroyed by SAM sites. Boom.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So our first interaction with MCV. We're still in our tutorial phase, so to speak.
New construction options. Building.
I always love the music in this game.
Construction complete.
Build that
New
there.
construction options. Building.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Let's do a little bit of early exploration, I guess.
Loud and clear.
Now, this is like the first game where blue Tiberium came into play.
Loud and
And that's basically a valuable type of Tiberium that basically doesn't regenerate.
you got it.
At least at this stage of the game, it doesn't regenerate. Eventually, in Tiberium Wars, it regenerates, but whatever. That's Wars. Number 3.
Got it.
I might play like the 3rd or 4th Command and Conquer at some point, but I'm staying away from it, I think, because, well, for one thing, Origin apparently got rid of my copies of the game. And, well, I never really liked those games too much compared to like the originals. Get rid of him.
I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
New construction options. Building.
Loud and clear. Sir? Medic!
Construction complete.
Now, note that the Wolverine there, the mech walkers I basically have,
New construction options. Building.
those are essentially like, your buggies in this game, or your Humvees, or like the GDI. Something to know about this game is that it sort of had this very futuristic like approach to like how units were basically like, used. So you have like, futuristic like suits for these guys on both ends of like, the spectrum. You have like, mechs walking around for GDI. They sort of got rid of it for like, Command and Conquer 3, where they basically like, went back to treads and stuff for the units, but whatever.
Unit ready.
You got it.
Unit ready.
I'm just gonna build some disc throwers. These are basically your grenade throwers for your GDI.
Unit
So
ready.
we'll build a bunch of them for blowing up like this stuff.
Insufficient funds.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So yeah, I had lots of fun with this game back in the day.
Unit ready.
I play on this like, nice slow speed here.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear.
Just relax.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear.
Unit ready.
Start building some infantry.
You got it.
Infantry are still kind of useless in this game, by the way. Kind of like the original, but they're not as useless as before. They're still pretty useless though.
You got it. Yes, sir. You got it.
You can go up there.
Yeah. Loud and clear. You got it. I'm on it. Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Loud and clear.
Good job, they've reached that. Alright. Yeah, I got, disc throwers are basically grenade throwers.
Loud and clear. Waiting order. Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Got it.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Orders. Loud and clear.
there's a rocket trooper.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Loud and clear. Sir. Infantry reporting. Orders loud and clear.
Base under attack.
Loud and clear.
They won't be able to do much damage, but whatever. They're still annoying.
Sir? I'm taking heavy fire. Yeah, sir.
Well, my mechs here are starting to smoke, but whatever.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. On it.
Unit ready.
Sir?
Unit ready.
Yeah. You got it.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, we're gonna take these guys and start exploring with them, I think.
Insufficient.
We're gonna avoid a Tiberian with them because obviously I don't want to get them killed by Tiberium.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
Get them up here, let's walk them all around over here to this door or road down there, I guess. So yeah, as you can see in, like, you know, Tiberium Dawn, things were, like, you know, still very civilized, but starting to get into the sun, you see stuff like, you know, broken roads and stuff like that. It's got this sort of more apocalyptic feel to it because of the Tiberium basically going around. They sort of, like, you know, didn't really continue the trend with, like, wars, but whatever.
Sir. Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Loud and clear.
Another of those guys, apparently.
Infantry reporting. I'm on it.
I don't think I can get to him in time, so...
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt to have him get, you know, fight these guys, because these things can actually hurt your mech units, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Get rid of the rocket troop.
Loud and clear.
Unit lost.
You got it.
There goes the Wolverine.
Yes, sir.
That's what these guys are, by the way. They're called Wolverines.
Sir. Loud and clear.
We'll explore down here first, I guess.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Moving out. Loud and
Buggy.
I'm taking heavy fire. Moving out.
I got this for us now.
I'm on it.
Construction complete.
Good as done.
A war factory. I can build harvesters and Wolverines now.
Building.
Sir.
We'll get our harvesters for the hell of it.
You got it. Moving out.
So, much like the original game, there's, like, you know, tech levels and stuff. And right now we're at, like, the very low tech levels for this game.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
You know, I never actually did this to see what I have to do, so let's just do that. The Nod forces that attacked the Phoenix base have been traced back to a small base in this sector. Orders received from GDI Command state that Nod base must be destroyed. However, there is a significant civilian population in the immediate area that must be evacuated by Orca transport before the fighting gets too heavy. But before our transporters can safely land, all 7 SAM sites must be destroyed. Once the civilians have been evacuated, the Nod base can be destroyed. So, deploy the MCV, begin the base, destroy all Nod SAM sites, destroy the Nod base.
Loud and
So I have 3 more SAM sites to find and kill.
moving out.
Gotta love the music in this game. I'm periodically looking up there to see if like any troops are over there because
Loud and
I don't have any radar yet in this game. There is a radar system, but you have to actually build it, much like the original game. You don't just automatically get it.
moving out.
Oh, here's the civilians.
Moving out.
There's a non-buggy to kill.
Unit lost.
Loud and clear. Moving out. You got it. Loud and
That's Tiberium over here, so we'll avoid that.
good as done.
Unit
Loud
lost.
and clear.
It's okay if my light infantry gets killed because they're cheap and, you know, efficient to replace. Destroyers are a little bit more expensive, but they're also still fairly cheap. Once you get to these Wolverines, they start getting more expensive.
Moving out. You got it. Loud and clear.
Alright, that's good enough there. Now, there are Tiberian trees in this game, but there's none just yet present on the map, so we'll see those later probably. And for those who don't know, a Tiberian tree is basically something that spouts out resources for you to basically collect at some point. Empiric points. We don't have them yet, there's just, you know, the resources that are around.
Loud and clear. You got it.
Here's a bridge, by the way.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
There's a SAM site up there.
You got it. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
You can repair bridges in this game, but it's not too important to worry about that just yet, so we're just gonna, you know, leave it be.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Infantry reporting. Sir, moving out.
Alright, well that's done. Oh yeah, I have to get this guy to actually
Unit report. Yes, sir. Unit report. Orders received.
collect Tiberium. You don't actually get him automatically doing it just yet, so I have to manually tell him to, you know, do it right after you get built. Oh, okay, here's the Nod base.
It is done. I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit lost.
Here's cyborgs.
Unit lost.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit lost. Unit
Let's
lost.
kill this laser turret. These are one of the base defense for a Nod.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear.
Unit lost.
There's one of their harvesters.
Loud and clear.
Unit lost.
Well, you have to watch out for your destroyers, because much like the regular game, if they blow up like that, they can sometimes kill the, you know, surrounding troops.
Unit ready.
That's like, you know, a carryover for like the original game, where like, you know, sometimes Grenadiers would kill them, you know. Basically, sometimes the Grenadiers would kill like their fellow Grenadiers because they, you know, drop a grenade and kill themselves. They explode. But whatever, we got to see a little bit of infantry action there. Yes, there's a Nod base over here.
Unit ready.
It's not very efficient having two harvesters for a single refinery like this, but, you know, whatever. I have no idea what this guy's up to, but okay.
Unit ready.
I should probably show off the component tower, so let's do that. Here's a component tower. It's basically a defense thing for the GDI. GDI is a very interesting, like, you know, idea for defense, and that basically have these component towers that basically they act as a base for defenses, and you like place whatever defense type you want on top of them. That guy's still running over there, okay.
Sir? Unit reporting.
You know what, go down here and get the blue Tiberium. I want the good stuff. I want the good Tiberium. And here's the component tower.
Funds. Construction complete.
Essentially, you can place these, and then like you can put like, you know, a component on top of them to basically defend your base. Here's a Vulcan cannon, which is basically, you know,
Construction complete.
essentially the same type of defense that, you know, it had before the basic gun tower. I should go down here and get this blue Tiberium.
Sir?
You can tell what type of Tiberium these guys have, like with blue or green in their like little pips here. If they have like blue, and it's more valuable than green, so I want them to get the blue stuff.
Sir? Unit reporting.
There we go. That'll get me lots of money.
Unit ready.
I don't think blue regenerates, by the way, so you want to basically grab it, you know, sooner than later in this game.
Orders.
I should probably note the power plants are also similar to like, you know, the component towers in that they can have like more power turbines put on them. And initially they only have like one, but you can have them build like more if you want them to.
Infantry reporting. Out and clear.
Construction complete.
We'll build that there.
Infantry reporting. You got it.
Building.
Now these Wolverines are a lot more expensive than like, you know, soldiers, but they're also more durable, so they'll be more useful in the long run. I just have to watch for things like, you know, these rocket troopers and other things that are basically heavily armored.
Unit ready.
Sir? Loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got it.
Yeah, it's the good old days of CNC, where you sat back, relaxed, and let stuff, you know, go slowly about.
Got it.
Unit ready.
Orders. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and clear.
Unit ready.
There's the SAM site.
Sir?
Insufficient.
You know, I'll build an engineer to show it off, I guess. Repairing a bridge. That's done.
Loud and clear. Infantry reporting.
By the way, these guys say infantry reporting because they're basically infantry. They're mechanized infantry, but it's still infantry. Ooh, a buggy. Now, a buggy versus one of these like Wolverines, the buggy will win. Interestingly enough, they're a little bit more heavily armored, but at the same time, they suffer from the fact that they're wheeled and they suck when you look at them.
Unit ready.
Orders. Infantry reporting, sir.
Wipe that out.
Unit ready.
I'm taking heavy fire. Engineering. Sir?
We'll just have him do that.
Loud and clear.
So right now this bridge is destroyed. As soon as the engineer gets over here, it'll repair for us.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Orders. Sir? Loud and clear.
Yoink! Fix
Bridge
bridge.
repaired.
Loud and clear.
The Knot base shouldn't put up much resistance at this point, by the way, so I'll send my Wolverines across the bridge now.
Orders. You got it. You
Now, interestingly enough, if I attacked our harvester, you know what's probably going to happen.
You got it. Loud and clear.
But it has to die at some point. Here they come.
Orders. Loud and clear. Sir?
Insufficient funds.
I'm on it. Sir? Medic! I'm on it.
Should probably get rid of this rocket trooper first. Let's do that.
Sir? Medic! I'm on it. Medic!
Unit ready.
You got it.
What's funny about that is I actually, like, you know,
Loud and clear.
Building. Building.
kills a lot of their attacking forces up there. When I attack, like, their harvester like this, because they pull out all their attacking forces to basically defend the harvester.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Sir?
Now, that thing's currently yellow. It will repair up to green, I believe, like halfway, much like the original harvesters do.
Orders. Loud and clear. Yeah, loud and clear.
Nod SAM sites destroyed. GDI transports en route.
There's a transport to evacuate the civilians.
You got it. Orders. You got it.
We'll come up over here, I guess.
Clear. You got it.
It's been a long time since I played this map, so I'm trying to remember what it all looks like.
You got it. Infantry report. You got it.
Here are civilians basically popping out. They're going to say hi to the Orca transport, get in, and then leave. Into the transport it goes. And then it'll leave.
Orders. You got it.
The full health, or 50% health at least.
I'm on it.
We'll wipe this thing out.
Unit ready.
I'm on it.
Unit lost. Civilians evacuated. Objective complete.
Good.
You got it.
Alright, let's go kill the laser turret over here. Because there's two of them. And now we can start sweeping through the base.
Insufficient funds.
Loud and clear.
Unit ready.
You got it. Sir?
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, that's done. I don't think there's much over here except for a reach wall, so
Loud and clear. I'm on it.
we'll wipe out these rocket troopers.
Medic! I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Got it.
Here's their base.
I'm on it. Sir? I'm taking heavy fire. I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit lost.
I'm on it. Sir?
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building.
These guys are probably enough to kill everything, but whatever.
Unit lost.
Loud and clear. Orders? Yeah. I'm taking heavy fire. Loud and clear.
Unit ready.
Sir? Yeah, you got it. I'm taking heavy fire.
There's their war factory.
Loud and clear.
Whoop.
Unit ready.
You're trying a bunch at
Unit
once.
lost.
You got it. Loud and clear.
So note there's a break over here. So now I could actually repair this if I want to. And send troops over here if they want to, if they had an engineer for it.
You got it.
Notice how there have been lots of rocket troopers. These are actually still very effective against my units, so...
Sir? Loud and clear. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear. Orders? Sir?
Walk up and kill that one.
Orders? You got it. Loud and clear. Medic!
Insufficient funds.
I'm on it.
We'll start hitting this thing, I guess.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Sir? Medic! You got it.
That's done.
You got it. Loud and clear. You got it.
Here's the advanced power plant. That's basically... Here's how like how Knob basically operates with their power. They basically have basic ones and advanced ones. Unlike, you know, GDI, which basically goes with turbines and
Unit
stuff.
ready.
I'm on it.
Like on their war factory next.
Orders? I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Sir? Sir? Yeah. Sir? 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 Orders? I'm on it. Orders? I'm on it.
Alright, well at this point I've more or less beaten this mission. I'm just going to save at this point. Because we're actually going to have like, you know, diverging mission paths, kind of like we did in the original one. But they're a little bit different in that, how can I put it? Essentially like, you know, they're sort of like optional side missions they basically can do.
I'm on it.
It's hard to explain. I'll basically get to it when I get to it, more or less.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting. Sir? Sir? Yeah. Sir? I'm taking heavy fire. Infantry reporting.
There goes the construction yard and radar dome.
I'm on it.
I'll blow up a little bit more buildings so you don't have to wait too much for the next episode.
Yeah. Sir? Yeah. Sir?
Unit ready.
Orders?
Insufficient funds.
I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Orders? Sir?
Exploding buildings everywhere!
Orders? Loud and clear. Orders? Loud and clear.
Base destroyed. Objective complete.
Well, I guess we won anyways. Oh well. Yeah, they throw disc grenades.
Forward scout reporting in north of Sector 9. No sign of Vega and his men, but they've found something.
I've never seen anything like it, sir. It's easily the size of one of our carriers, but...
But what?
I don't think humans made this, sir.
Pull back, soldier! We're closing in on the site now. What's that recon tell us?
Nod forces have been detected 6 miles west of the site. It may be a possible staging area for Vega's troops.
If we take the staging base out first, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to get to the crash site. Ava, do you think they can hold out that long?
Alright, so basically you have like a decision. You can take out like the staging area to like do the one mission.
Destroying the base in this sector will prevent further removal of artifacts from the crash site. In addition, Nod will not be able to reinforce the site from this location.
And then...
It is highly probable that the Brotherhood will attempt to remove technology from the crash site and store it at their technology center. Locate and secure the crash site, then capture the technology center.
So basically, the idea in like, Tiberian like Dawn was basically you have like, parallel missions. You could do one, then you couldn't do the other. In this one, it has like sort of like these like, side missions you can do first, which will make like the next mission easier. But I guess let's jump in this one right here, I guess.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Destroy all Nod structures and capture the train station to destroy it. I guess we'll save it here. I guess we're saving like that, I guess. Does the save not work as well as it used to? That'd be a bad thing for this game. Well, looks like my game just froze. So it looks like the save game has a little bit of an issue with it. That'll be an issue. Oh well. At least it's sort of working. Alright, it did save, so that's good. But gotta keep that in mind, saving will be an issue.
Battle control offline.
I suppose before I cancel out, I'll note that, by the way, this is actually Tiberium Sun is basically freeware, and basically a third party came along and made this sort of Windows 10 compatible version of the game that you can play online with friends or stuff like that. So whatever, it's got a few bugs to it, but it still works, and we'll go with it from there, I guess. So we'll stop the recording here. I'll see you guys next time.